Hey everybody, call me Flakes, and today we're back on the chain. This time we're going for an exquisite feast at one of the more upscale Filipino restaurant chains in the Philippines, Mesa Filipino Moderne. All over the trendy areas in Metro Manila, there are several modern Filipino chains to choose from, serving up interesting modern interpretations on classic Filipino dishes. We dine at Mesa's satellite location north by northwest in the province of Ilocos Norte, which as of this filming is the only one of its kind in the province. Mesa is famous for tableside preparation and serving, but here in the San Nicolas branch, the only dish that garners the tableside treatment is the signature Crispchon. Suckling pig served three ways. You can get Crispchon in various portions, but slivers of pork skin, fat, and meat won't do it for us. Oh no. We invested about 6,000 pesos or 120 US dollars into a suckling pig for our crew in celebration of my father's filing to run in the 2022 election for the President of the Republic of the Philippines. But honestly, he woke up that morning with the schizoid fantasy speaking itself into existence, while actually we were celebrating a much more common occurrence, a birthday. There was more to our feast than just suckling pig, as we sank our teeth into braised beef, fried tilapia, baby squid, grilled prawns, banh-mi, and two types of sinigang among other things. There's one dish other than the suckling pig we couldn't stop raving about, and you might be surprised to figure out what it was. But I know you're here mainly for one thing, the full roast suckling pig. At Mesa, this uber-rich lechon is served three ways. The most famous preparation is the Peking Duck treatment, in which suckling pig skin, fat, and meat are segmented into dainty slices with sliced leek and cucumber and wrapped in a thick pandan crepe, served with three sauces on the side: liver sauce, hoisin sauce, and garlic mayo. The rest is either recooked in chili garlic or chopped up with no further seasoning. There are some that say Mesa makes the best lechon in the Philippines, and that the modernized treatment of the suckling pig puts it over the top as some of the country's best. That's major acclaim, especially keeping in mind Mesa is a chain restaurant. Well, I'll be the judge of that, of course, and here's how our really tasty review of Mesa went down. Well, that required no fancy entrance or no explanation, but we have here some bangus sinigang, I think. Bangus head, Dad?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's really rich. Really tastes like really rich bangus broth. And the mouthfeel is velvety smooth too. Nice refreshing sour as well. Okay, the real show is this full-on suckling pig. And we're gonna carve it for us tableside. Well, this is quite overwhelming, so What should we do first, Warren? Lechon? Well, yes, of course. So they wrap this up in a pandan leaf with some leeks and cucumber. And you can dip all manner of sauce here. There we are. So I think the way to do this is to take some of this special sauce. It looks like hoisin, I think. Hoisin sauce. And then this looks like spicy liver sauce. Spicy liver sauce right there. And then garlic mayo. So I'm gonna try all 3 flavors at once. I don't know if they advise this, but you know what? I want to see if there's a party in my mouth after this. Ooh, there we are. Dollop of that. So there you go. We've made ourselves. So they give like the suckling pig here, like the Peking Duck sort of treatment. You know, Peking Duck crepe. Okay, this is like the most anticipated bite of, I would say, the entire meal. So you know what? Here we go. Now JP will freak out about the taste of pandan because to him it tastes like dirt. But basically the meat, they give you fat, they give you some skin to crackle through. And then, again, once I put everything all together, so that suckling pig, it just like crunches right through. Because there's not a ton of fat there, it doesn't feel like it's too awash with oil or with kind of like some off-putting texture, not at all. It's very clean. And then you put that pandan there, it will definitely not a lettuce sort of flavor, or definitely not a lettuce sort of texture. It's very solid, that pandan crepe. And then, if you put all the sauces together, it has a kind of mellow, earthy savoriness, and then the creaminess from the meat, and then extra creaminess from the mayo. It's very reserved as far as, you know, the flavors are concerned. What do you think, Dad? Shrimp? Or this is the sauce? I don't know. It's it looks like hoisin sauce. That's to wrap the rest. Okay. I'm gonna go move on to the scallops. Ooh, the scallop looks small though. And they put a bunch of breadcrumbs on here and some onion. You know what? I'll get a better one. There we go. I like the accoutrements on there, and I'm glad there isn't like too much. Well, there isn't cheese on here. I wish the scallop was a little bit more plump, but okay. What? Boneless tilapia? Okay, let me grab some of this boneless tilapia. Wow, it is totally boneless. It definitely feels like a fish tempura sort of thing. I'm gonna dip some in chili oil. It almost tastes like a Chinese fried fish sort of preparation. I think it's interesting. So this is one of their specialties called Mesa braised beef. And it has like a... It almost looks like bagong. Ooh, that's the rest of the suckling pig. Ooh, and garlic. Oh. Ooh la la, look what happened to that suckling pig, all chopped up. I got distracted, so I mean, I'm just gonna take some of this instead. So look at that big chunk of suckling pig. And that's just the chopped one. Ooh, awesome, thank you. Looks awesome. So this one is in some spicy garlic oil. Now, if you ask me, I think like the crepe is a little more... It doesn't wow me with a ton of flavor, to be honest with you. Even though there's such a nice crunch to the skin that's also satisfying. You know what? Just give me more of that pig. Because that pig is quite clean tasting. Let's see. We have some massive chunks here. Ooh. So you have like these quite tender pieces of pork. Massive chunks too. This is exploding with juice. It's been so long since I had suckling pig, to be honest. Yeah, it feels quite rich. Yet quite clean, as it were. A nice piece of fat there. Nice tender juicy meat there. See, so I like the upscale treatment of the pandan crepe and everything. But you know what, really, to be honest with you, give me more of the pig. Because that's truly just lusciousness. Now I'm going to try this braised beef, which kind of looks like bagoong. Oh, bagoong, huh? So I'm getting some sweet notes, as if there's like some soy sauce and then some ginger and some garlic running through. Almost as if it's like immersed in a little bit of like red oil of some sort. There's a slight swang of spice running through. Yeah, I'm getting like ginger, soy, kind of like a little bit of lemongrass. I like the taste. I think I got a piece that wasn't that tender though. So I'll try this out. Okay, that piece was better. There's a lot of aromatics present here, I think. Like ginger, some garlic, like almost like a ginger garlic paste. The lemongrass and the sweetness of like soy. There's a tiny bit of like a fruity type of spice there too with siling labuyo. Okay, where shall we go, Warren? There's a ton of stuff here. They got laing two ways. We got some squid and we got some shrimp. I guess let's try the squid in olive oil. Oh, baby squid. So let's try out this baby squid in olive oil. They're one of the specialties here. Mushrooms? Wow, they put mushrooms in here too. Right? Nice, good eye. So I think there's an extra savoriness that you get out of the mushroom with the baby squid in olive oil. Let's try that out. Kind of feel like with that baby squid, like the mushroom is kind of more present and more dominant than I would like it to be. But the baby squid quite firm. There's a nice fresh flavor because of the little green onion in there. Laing two ways, I think, is the way to go. Yeah, I love laing. So I don't know what we've kind of got here. So I think there's laing two ways. You have a dried kind of laing here. What seems to be dry. And then you have one here with a bit of sabaw. So this one, you can see the texture is a little bit soupy. I absolutely adore laing. I'm not lying and I love it. I'm gonna break that chili apart because kind of get that immersed in there. So I think what draws me is the dry kind of laing. So I think they put some dry fried shrimp here because there's a nice shrimpy sweetness and then the earthiness that follows from the taro leaves. That's a good interplay of texture. Ah, I know what I'm talking about. Taro leaves really smooth with that dry preparation. Oh, iced tea, please. So I'm gonna try the one that looks a little soupier next, and then I broke that siling labuyo over. There we go. I feel like they're almost the same, but I think there's like pork pieces in here too. That's why it's different. The dry one's a little more robust with that savory, fishy flavor. The one that's a little soupy is more mellow, for my liking. So this is... So one of the other specialties is grilled shrimp and salted egg. Unfortunately, they do not have that. So the manager said, all right, it actually... What she prefers is this kind, where it's basically grilled. Looks like it was grilled on a plancha on some oil, olive oil. Okay. I think let's get to our sinigang baboy. So the folks here ordered some sinigang baboy. So let's try out some soup. First, of course, with all this other food, you need to refresh your palate. Well, that's interesting. It has like a pineapple flavor. And I think they serve this, with a little bit of like an undercurrent of pineapple and guava. So some people don't really like having pineapple or guava, and they'll be repulsed by it. But I don't think that pineapple sweetness really overrides the tamarind sourness, which is good. Or like that kind of tomatoey flavor that is like the undercurrent here. Warren had been nice enough, of course, to peel me a shrimp. Yay. So let's get some of that oil on the bottom. That's that residual flavor. And there you go. I think with the squid might be better, because you know what? It's almost like salt and pepper shrimp. You know what? I'm detecting like more... The interesting thing about the food for me is I'm detecting more of a Filipino-Chinese kind of profile. Suckling pig has a slight bit of like star anise that's detectable. Then that braised beef almost like for me has like a ginger paste type of flavor that's not predominant because it plays nice with the sweetness and the little bit of spiciness there. But I'm really getting quite a bit of like a ginger garlic paste like you would eat like with Hainanese chicken rice. So that's quite unexpected. And I'm getting this sort of grilled, like this shrimp preparation. Almost like salt and pepper shrimp. And then, there's a fresh shrimp. They're not 100% firm. I always say fresh shrimp should be plump and firm, but quite sweet. Texture's really decent as well. More than decent. So here's a banh mi that Warren had mixed up. I don't know what this is exactly, because I have not tried it. But it looks like small glass noodles mixed in with Canton noodles, kind of like of thin to medium thickness. Okay, let's give it a try. It really feels supple. There's a good, I think when you come to noodles like this where it absorbs a lot of gravy, you need like a fair bit of fresh vegetables cutting through. Carrots, vegetables, texture to keep you interested. So I think Dad really loves the sinigang. Yeah, stood up to go get sinigang baboy.
Look your president, please.
Oh, by the way, the reason why we're celebrating here today is because Dad has put in the filing fees to run for President of the Republic of the Philippines in 2022. He put in the filing fees already, paid the filing fees already. Warren can barely keep a straight face. But you know what's number one on the agenda? He's gonna make dual citizens run for office again. Yes! Put dual citizens back in office again is our slogan. Mr. Future President, yes. Okay, I've sent the tilapia on its way, and look at it. It's like more than half of it is gone. I think I love it with this chili oil. It's light, it's buttery. Of course, because it's tilapia, there's like a riparian taste, or the taste of the river. Fresh bagong. A very nice earthy saltiness. I love fresh made bagong. I'll say that much. Like alamang. There we go. Look at this.
That's a bone.
Yeah, I know, but there's still meat on this thing.
Yeah.
But the other fish is very artfully, crafted. The plates. I have not tried this really luscious pork belly sinigang. So there's definitely, if you drink more of it in one go, you're getting a little more sour tamarind to round out that pineapple taste. You know, pineapples and pork usually go good together though. Try it out. Yeah, there's like a understated pineapple taste that going through the fattiness of that meat. But it's really all about that meat and that fat. But yeah, this is a really well balanced. And you know, I don't like the idea of putting pineapple and guava in my sinigang, but I think that would change my mind about that addition. So I think we've got a mountain of food still left. Over there, there's still more of that spicy garlic lechon, I think, which isn't really spicy to me. And then we got this plain chopped up one. I would love some more sauce. And there's more of those crepes. Hey, I should get more of those. So really, I think this is a really complete sinigang. You got fatty pork here. Nice crunchy with the radish. You get some softness out of the eggplant. Sweetness out of the pineapple. And then it's not overstepping the bounds of the tamarind at all. So it's right up there with the best things here. Sinigang baboy. So I got our suckling pig crepes back, or pandan crepes. Once again, this has some leeks and cucumber here. And the staff gave me some sauce to dip in. So you know what? I can double dip all I want. Yay. All for me. Okay, this looks like some liver sauce. Like some spice. They tell me it's a bit spicy. Alright. I really love the lush texture of the pandan crepe. You see how well it adheres. It's a nice thickness. Kind of goes against the crunch of the skin. Like the suppleness of the meat. And then you get some nice freshness out of the cucumber. I just kept on dipping in my liver sauce. Alright. I'm going to dip in this thing that looks like hoisin sauce. I think they call this the Mickey sauce. They call whatever. Someone's name, I guess. You can see sticks to it like jam. Or not really jam, but see, it's a bit saucy. Ooh, saucy. Pandan crepe, especially with that hoisin sauce, almost brings out like a little bit of a slight, I don't know if I'm imagining it, a slight like vanilla sort of taste. Kind of strange, but you know what? For me, I think like hoisin, I'm getting like more of a black bean sort of taste. I think it's like the most robust sort of sauce to be dipping this in. I really love the richness of that sauce. Kind of complements everything. I think first time I tried this, I was like, I'm not super wild about it, but once you lock it in to that hoisin sauce, brings out more dimension of flavor to me. I'm gonna do this in the spicy mayo now. Or not spicy mayo, garlic mayo. There you are. With a bit of creaminess, it's like biting into a thick, pasty lettuce. And kind of brings out more lettuce, iceberg lettuce type of quality in that. There. So I think like you have to try the different sauces differently. You get different dynamics out of the combination between meat, vegetable, pandan crepe. Okay, so I said earlier, I really love just having the pig as the pig, right? I kind of feel like with the crepe here, it was pretty much a toss-up. It's lovely to have 3 different types, a way to enjoy a suckling pig. You don't always have to be committed to anything. I think that's more bone. Ooh. Let's do this. Just dip into our sauce instead. I really like. Let's try hoisin. Like that. And let's get wild. Let's put a little bit of garlic mayo here. Why not? Add them both. Savoriness and creaminess all at one. On that suckling pig. I really like it that way too. Warren wants to show you how you make your own suckling pig crepe. Leek! It just tastes like an onion, right?
Okay, let's put some
You're gonna put some squid in there? Squid. Well, you know what? That would add a little more umami taste. Why not? What are you? We're going off the reservation. So this is what they call the Mesa Interactivity Secret Menu. You can be your own postmodern chef if you want to be. Add some laing in there, why not? Yeah! Especially like the shrimpy parts. Yeah, do it. All put together, what? What? It tastes like samjup. Filipino samjup. No. All right, everyone, it's that time. Everybody taking our doggy bag. We have a lot of suckling pig to take home. Warren,
Yeah.
what do you think about this place? I mean, you were the one who scouted this place for Mr. Future President's celebration of paying the filing fees to run in 2022 for the office of the President of the Republic of the Philippines. What do you think about this place, Mesa Filipino Moderne?
This place, you know what? All this kind of food, so good, delicious, and the recipe is kind of unique.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised that the sinigang they put pineapple in it.
Is that the first time you ever had pineapple in sinigang?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, that's all.
That's all?
Yeah.
You were introduced to pineapples in sinigang.
Yeah. And
Any-
that one.
Oh yeah, the crepes, with those crepes, yeah, and you were gonna make your own sort of food, right? You're gonna make your own stuffed crepes, right? Ooh la la.
La.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Mr. Future President also looks pleased. He just nodded his head. What do you have to say? What's your message to the people?
The food here is good. Everybody come here and I pay for it.
What? What's that, Mr. President? Future President?
I am.
please subscribe our YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, Omegle people too, especially, right, Warren?
Yeah.
Yeah, if any Omegle people watching this, get your friends on the channel too.
I'm here now, my girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
Just watch our video.
Mm-hmm.
So please, thumbs up, and don't forget to like, share, comments, yeah, and subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all. Alright. So,
Montage.
okay, so he's already given the spiel before I even put in my final words. What is that? So, amongst all the Filipino modern concepts that I've tried, I think, like Manam or Centro 1771 and such, which are not here in Ilocos, but the Mesa Filipino Moderne is probably one of the only sorts of these modern Filipino restaurants that have made it up here. I would say, even like here in Ilocos or in Metro Manila, whatever, this is one of the best Filipino modern restaurants, or at least we tried here in Ilocos. And it must be really good in Metro Manila. I have not tried it yet over there. And that includes Manam, that includes Centro, that includes Locavor. I think the food here is awesome. And really, what you guys should get is that show-stopping Crispchon, or that roasted suckling pig. If you can pony up less than 6,000 pesos for it, or if Mr. Future President of the Philippines picks up your tab, let's just say hopefully he does, if you see Mr. Future President, then, it's absolutely worth it. You have it in different ways. The crepes, I thought it was really mellow, but you know what? I really grew to like it, really love it. Up there with the suckling pig itself. And you know what? The sinigang baboy is not special, they say, but you really should get it. It is awesome. Uh-huh. And I'm getting a lot of like Filipino Chinese sort of tastes out of the food, which is quite interesting. So I think, everything we tried was really good. I don't really have much to nitpick here. If seafood's pretty good, you should get of course the suckling pig. The laing I really like too. And then what else do I really like? Braised beef I really like in taste. I feel like it's a little dry for my liking, but really good anyway. Really not a ton for me to nitpick and say, to put down. So gets a definite positive review from me. So repeat your spiel again, because I probably won't even use that. Oh, never mind. I'll just cut it there. I'm too lazy. Okay. So till next time, keep cool but care. Remember, Empire never ended.